Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire potential briefing from Monday, September 23rd. Some breezy conditions as things slowly dry out Monday and Tuesday across the region. We did see some fire activity in southern Idaho yesterday in the grass. The big wind test day that we're looking for is Wednesday as a powerful cold front pushes through the area. Winds widespread in Nevada and parts of Idaho of 20 to 30 miles an hour, and even stronger winds in western and northern areas, including a lot of our recent large incidents. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, humidity dropping into the teens. This will really test lines and see if current conditions hold. No significant precip or lightning. Initial attack, although fairly light in terms of number of fires, we did have a large fire of several hundred acres in the Snake River Plain where we have still lots of fine fuel loading. It just takes a couple of dry days to dry out the grass out there. 7-day precip totals, again, mostly in the northern areas and western areas where we had significantly wetter than normal conditions, but you can see how much drier it is to the south, and that's kind of reflected in our ERCs, mostly benign, driest in southern areas, but the 100-hour fuels show the very dry conditions in southern areas, and basically still the whole geographic area in the yellow here. Lower elevations, finer fuels, under the right conditions, could still see some significant fire activity during the daytime burn periods. Upper level map for today. High pressures tries nosing in from the Pacific into Oregon. At the same time, there's a little weak cold front in the north. Winds are kind of more northerly across the area. You can see things slowly drying out on our 7-day map, but most areas are still in the green. We have some breezes here. We see the dark greens and oranges of 20 to 30 miles an hour. Nothing critical, but still a little windy. Humidity dropping off in a lot of areas, especially in the south. Big high pressure starts building in on Tuesday, and we see that with warmth. You see it with the drying of our 7-day fire potential map. You see the humidity single digits down south, teens and low 20s further north. You see the wind starting to pick up here a little bit in the darker greens, but it's really Wednesday. The strong cold front takes shape. A trough moves onshore across the Pacific Northwest. We're mostly dried out to a certain degree on the 7-day, but you see the winds here. The oranges to purples are 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, 20 to 30 extending further south and east. You see the humidity is much drier in a lot of areas. 3-day precip totals, maybe some just north of our area, but mostly dry. And we stay dry through the periods. A weak cold front comes through with breezy conditions in the north on Thursday. Friday, high pressure builds in a dry air mass given by that tannish shade, and that continues into Saturday. On Sunday, some of the models are trying to create a deep low pressure area over Idaho. Other models disagree, so a lot of model uncertainty here. We're keeping it on the moderate yellow side. If this happened, we would get some welcome precip up north, but still quite uncertain on this point because we're overall looking at a dry 7-day precip forecast and still warmer and drier through the first week of October. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.